Clearly Reviews, and here today we're going to be talking about light deprivation. This is a weird strategy that a lot of growers use to make the process a lot quicker and help them in a lot of different ways that isn't necessarily boosting the quality at all. So this is something that I wanted to come here and discuss today. So when it comes to light depths, a lot of people get them confused with just greenhouse flower. Greenhouse flower actually can be really good if it's grown properly. It's all about the person growing it, in my opinion. With that said, I definitely see a lot of flaws in light deprivation. I think that this is a strategy that definitely will boost the harvest in the time of flower, but it's definitely taking away from the quality. It's definitely something that may make it look really nice, may make it smell really good, and may even make it taste really good, but the time in which it actually gets you high and the time that the effects stay around is very short, and this is something that raises a lot of questions in my opinion. So let's talk about light deprivation. This is a way that they make the plant actually get to its flowering process in a rapid speed. It is actually cutting down some of the flowering time by 2 weeks. So you could have a plant that would be usually getting to its harvest in 9 weeks, and it will be there in 7 weeks, maybe 7.5, but that's still a very crazy boost of time. Of course, anyone that knows the plant and anyone that's familiar with plants in general knows that this is something that raises eyebrows and raises some suspicion for a good reason. And once you actually consume the product, you actually can see that sometimes it actually can smell really good and taste really good as well. This is something that is actually going to make a lot of people think that it's great and make it seem like it's just okay. But as we see with other fruits and other vegetables and just plants in general, if you manipulate the process and start adding in maybe a synthetic additive or maybe just synthetic lights, then you definitely can manipulate the plant and change the way it looks and boost the process, but there's going to be things that get taken away. And most of the time, at the end of the day, the thing that gets taken away is the benefits it actually gives you. The fruits that get sold nowadays aren't necessarily going to give you any medical benefit, and the flower isn't going to give you any medical benefit. Cannabis originally was made legal because of its medical benefits, but what we are seeing today is the mass production of it, and that is taking away its medical benefits. What it is actually doing is getting people high for about 15 to 30 minutes, and they would have to redose if they want to feel anything, which is making their tolerance go super high. This is really bad. This is not good for the consumer. This is making people at risk for a lot of different things with their lungs, and also is just boosting their tolerance, which makes them spend a lot more money to even feel anything. So are light depths a problem? I would say yes. I would say light depths are definitely not something that are necessary or really good for the community at all. I definitely think that light deprivation is something that will make stuff look pretty and might make it smell good and taste good even, but it's definitely some knockoff fruit at the end of the day. It's not really something that's going to be good for the consumer, and it actually might be harmful for the consumer. So sometimes some people might look at greenhouse flower or outdoor flower and be like, that looks ugly, but that's going to be a lot more healthy than having something that you need to smoke at least 1.5 to maybe 3 grams of it to even feel something. So if you have the opportunity, try some really good outdoor flower. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Go back to smoking light depths. It is what it is. I definitely think that this video is necessary, so I appreciate that you actually watched it.